Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Bandai America Power Rangers Limited Edition Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger. That's a mouthful. It's a long way of saying Legacy White Ranger. That's all it is. If you want to look it up, you can probably find it that way. Make sure you look up the 6 to 6.5 inch listing. Sometimes they're listed as either one. But yeah, so this is the new one. So we're finishing off our batch of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figures. I'm going to do the White Ranger first. I have Yellow Ranger coming next, and then we'll do the Build-A-Figure of Megazord. So let's go ahead and get this guy off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 17.5 centimeters, which makes him just about 7 inches. So he definitely does have some size to him. He's going to fit in line with some figures. Not so much with others. These guys definitely do have those comic proportions. If you haven't seen my other reviews for these Power Ranger figures, check them out if you're curious. They are really nice figures overall, despite some inherent flaws. As you can see, the paint job on this guy is, for what's there, it's exceptionally well done. You can see the black is very clean around his chest armor. The gold and the black is very nice on the wristbands and on the shin armor. And then the visor, which is very important. They did a great job with it once again. Very, very clean paint job, though it is missing a few details. If memory serves, this should have black in here for the details. I could be wrong. It's been a little bit of a couple of decades since I've seen this stuff, but it's still pretty well detailed. That's true especially for his accessory of Saba, which is his sword. Very nicely detailed, both in sculpt and in paint. Very impressive. The cat head on there, and then the blade, and then the rest of the details. Very, very nicely done. Very happy about that. That's it for accessories for this guy. He does have the same ball pegs for hands, though he doesn't have any removable hands. You could, in theory, remove other hands from other Rangers and put them on him. Not sure if that's something you're going to need to do, but I'm sure people were going to ask, so I figured I'd mention it. This piece, does it come off? I don't believe it's meant to come off. It doesn't feel like it, and it is soft plastic, so I'm guessing it's just glued in place. I'm sure some people are thinking about swapping it. You could technically pull it off, but it is not intended to come off. Now, as far as the articulation goes, the head does have the hinge, though it doesn't feel like it really wants to work as well as on the other figures. It does go back and forward a little bit, and of course you can rotate the head around, but I don't know if you guys can tell this. When you rotate the head, it rotates at an angle because the little plug of plastic, can you guys see in there at all? You can kind of see it. The plug of plastic that has the ball socket in there, it's crooked, so the head rotates kind of funny. His ab crunch still works pretty nicely. It's not perfectly great, but it's still pretty darn good, and since this is soft, it will still allow for some pretty good range. The shoulders, which are different from the other Rangers, you can see it doesn't have that weird line, that weird sculpt on there. So you have really nice ball hinge range. It goes almost completely horizontally out to the side. Full rotation other than where the shoulder pad is, which is nothing you can do about that. So I got to give it to him still. We have our bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which works really nicely. We have a shin swivel at the gauntlet. And then, of course, we have our ball hinge for the wrist. So you can move the hand around however you want, though it is a little bit ugly, still does provide nice articulation. We have our waist swivel, which works just fine. Ball pegs for the hips, which let them come out pretty much all the way forward. Not quite, but pretty close. All the way out to the side, very nice for your martial arts poses. You have your thigh swivel in there, which is fine. Double jointed knees, which work very nicely. You just saw you have a shin swivel at the top of the boot. I'm not sure, anatomically speaking, which way is better. I would definitely leave it this way, but they came with them this way, which does not look right to me, but who knows, maybe they did it on purpose. And then you have your hinge for your foot, and then you have your ball peg for your ankle rocker down there, which does mean you can rotate the feet around if you need to, depending on how they packaged your figure. So good luck with that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. It's definitely not a fantastic figure, but for a $20 price point and a Power Rangers fan, it's something you definitely need to pick up, so I do recommend it 100%. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff, so turn on notifications so you don't miss any of that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the meantime, keep collecting.